Welcome to the 6th Annual Global Business Conference. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'd like to say is last year's campaign ads were what I mean is it's important that we look at all aspects of what we're doing.
Can you believe that? I'm so glad I'm not him.
You're joking, right? Don't you remember last month's sales presentation to those new clients?
Oh, that well.
I thought you were going to faint.
But did I really look like that?
Oh, you were that bad. Really bad. Worse, even.
Yeah.
But you can fix it. You can do better. There's a way to learn how to talk in front of a group without embarrassing yourself.
Really? How?
Have you ever heard of Toastmasters?
Hi Sheila, you brought a friend? Hi there, welcome.
Today's word is close to my heart. Truth. What is truth? Is it something that is fixed? Is the truth constant? Can the truth change? And if so, why might we see that happen? I see we have a visitor today. Welcome. What brings you to Toastmasters?
Well, my friend Sheila here says you can help me with public speaking.
What do you say, everyone? Is he in the right place? Let's meet some of the people who will be helping us with our meeting today.
My role as grammarian today will be to evaluate your grammar, to notice especially good word choices, and to suggest any improvements we can make.
Each speech has different timing guidelines. As a timer in today's meeting, I will keep track of the time during your speech. The green light means you reach your minimum time. The yellow light is a warning, and the red light means your time is up.
Let's begin our speeches. Our first presenter is Hannah. The focus of this speech project is to get comfortable using visual aids. Please help me welcome Hannah with a colorful story from her childhood.
Fellow Toastmasters, in order to tell you the truth about my life, I'm going to have to start with a lie. It happened many years ago. I was going on a hike with my family, and I ended up finding something that I was not expecting. If I were to say one thing that Toastmasters represents, it is personal growth. I have gained so much confidence and belief in myself after being part of Toastmasters. You can now see how the truth sometimes hides inside a lie.
Great job, Hannah.
That'll be you with a little practice.
Our second speaker today will be telling us a little about himself. This is his Icebreaker Speech, a member's first speech. Please help me welcome Jin as he tells us a little about himself and his family.
When I was a young boy, my family and I moved to this country. I went to school here, and after that, I started working at a job with a great company. I talk to people all day at my work, but it's not always easy for me. Sometimes I get nervous and I don't know what to say. I'm here to try to get better at speaking with people.
The first time I went to a Toastmasters meeting, I had just arrived from India, and 2 days later my husband took me to Toastmasters. I did not know what to do, but everyone made me feel very comfortable.
Please help me welcome Colin, who will lead today's table topics session.
Table topics. Do we have to climb up on the tables or something?
You can if you want to. No, really, don't. Table topics is great practice for thinking on your feet.
Fellow Toastmasters, it is time for impromptu speaking. As you know, today's theme is truth. So let's play a game that's called Truth or Lie. Answer these questions either with the truth or with a very convincing lie. You will have 1 to 2 minutes to convince us with your story, and then we will guess if it's the truth or if it's a lie. Do we have any volunteers?
He won't get anyone. Who would just volunteer?
I bet I could fool everyone. Oh, yeah?
Okay, Sheila, this is your question. Have you ever performed on stage as a singer?
Fellow Toastmasters, that is a wonderful question. And since I was going to give a speech about it anyway, this is the perfect time for me to tell you about my years as an opera singer. There is so much competition in my work environment that it makes it more important than ever to keep my skills sharp. My senior manager was the one who first introduced me to Toastmasters. I was losing touch with my old friends and my family. And that was when I decided to leave the stage and go for a job in the city.
Thank you, Sheila. All right, everyone, what do you think? Raise your hand if you believe that Sheila was an opera singer. So, is it true?
I can't even carry a tune.
Thank you, Sheila. Well done. Okay, do we have another volunteer? Perhaps our guest, Eduardo. Would you like to give it a try?
Ooh, I don't know.
It's okay. No problem. Perhaps next time. Is there anyone else who would like to volunteer?
Wait, I'll do it. Why not?
Okay, Eduardo. Tell us, in at least 1 minute, about a sport that you are good at. And take your time.
Well, believe it or not, I used to be a gymnast. Back in high school, I even placed first in a few competitions. My specialty was a parallel bars. I could do what it's called a double back off, which is a dismount with somersaults. Now that's something Olympic athletes do, but I could do it. Now I was supposed to try out for the Olympics, but there was an accident and there's the light, so my time's up.
Yes, you did it.
Then I'm done.
You're done. Thank you, Eduardo.
Thank you.
That was great. Thank you for volunteering. Okay, everyone. What do you think? Was he really a gymnast? Raise your hand if you believed him.
I can't believe I fooled you. Me, a gymnast?
Wasn't that fun?
Yes, it really was.
And now I will turn our meeting back over to our Toastmaster.
And now it's time for our evaluations.
Evaluations?
The purpose of evaluations is to help the speaker know what he or she has done particularly well. Also, it gives tips for improvement. This is to help each other get better. Hannah's speech today will be evaluated by Jennifer.
Hannah, you've shown a great deal of improvement since your last speech. You also did a very good job of using your visual aids to support your message.
I remember the first speech I ever gave at Toastmasters. Afterwards, I sat down and I really didn't know how well I'd done. It was a pretty nervous experience for me. I mean, did I remember my gestures? Did I speak clearly? Did I make good eye contact? Well, all my questions were answered when another member of the club gave me my first evaluation.
This was great. Can I come back next week? As we work to create and strengthen this global vision, this universal partnership, we may experience some challenges along the way. Growing pains, if you will. Struggles. Should we let this stop us? Do we give up when things get tough? To overcome the challenges we face, we need to focus on one thing. I had a great time at my first Toastmasters meeting. I had no idea it would actually be fun. I had some bad experiences in the past delivering speeches. Sometimes I just didn't practice, and others I would just get so nervous in front of the crowd. Now, the truth is, we are stronger when we work together. This is going to be our path to success and is what will drive us to the next level. When that happens, we will have reached our goals.
What a great speaker. My presentation last time was awful. What do you think?
Well, have you ever heard of Toastmasters?
Toastmasters is really the best kept secret for self-development.
If I were to say one thing about Toastmasters, it would have to be personal growth.
I've gained so much self-confidence and belief in myself after being a part of Toastmasters.
As we all know, great leaders have excellent communication skills. I feel that I have the confidence now to become a great speaker.
I always admired people that could stand up and talk about any topic.
Even on the spot. Well, now I'm one of those people who can do it comfortably.
The progress I have seen in myself has even been noticed by my friends and my coworkers.
But the best part was when my manager saw how much improvement I had made, and he gave me the job I had been wanting for 2 years.
All I have to say is thank you, Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmasters.